Our final country that we were visiting in Latin America is Brazil, and we got started in the beautiful city of Santos, located just a couple hours south of São Paulo. And you gotta kick off your visit to Brazil with some pão de queijo. This stuff is delicious. Street vendors also make fresh juice with freshly pressed sugar cane and fruit juices.
They're good?
Yeah.
Sugar cane?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
With some lime.
The beach in Santos goes on forever. As we were strolling along, the tide being out revealed these cool little critters that a lot of you know as sand dollars. I've never seen one of these things alive before. When I hear sand dollar, I just think of a dried up cool thing that you find on the beach in California. But being a 5-year-old boy at heart, I had to dig the thing up and see the living creature for myself. The number one reason why we came to Santos in the first place was for me to be reunited with my dear friend and Russian brother, Daniel. Daniel and his wife Paulina have recently fled Russia to avoid the Ukraine war. It's been 9 years since I spent my summer in St. Petersburg, and it feels like no time has passed at all. I'm happy to report that at the time of this posting, Daniel and his wife are now safely in the United States.
You're waiting for the bus stop. Lovely. This is what a typical thing looks like in Brazil.
I like those beans. This is the exact same meal we had yesterday.
Pan de queso.
Our apologies for the profanity on the red t-shirt in the previous clip, but this really was what every meal in Brazil felt like. Super simple, but oh so delicious. We really enjoyed it. This clip really doesn't capture it, but São Paulo really is the largest metropolitan area I have ever seen in my life. It may not be as tall as New York, but it just sprawls forever. When flying with Sky Miles, beggars can't be choosers, so we were able to kip up here in the Brasilia airport for the night. We were welcomed to Rio de Janeiro by the statue of Jesus Christ on top of Corcovado. That's not the only interesting Christian architecture within the city though. We came across this beautiful cathedral by pure chance when we were exploring the city center. We took a ride on the world famous yellow trolley, or bondinho as they call it in Rio. Unfortunately, our trolley broke down near the top, but we were blessed with these beautiful views of the rest of the city. It's not hard to see why many people consider Rio de Janeiro the most beautiful city on earth. Being tucked between these beautifully lush mountains inside this safe harbor, it's so picturesque. Plus, Jesus is on watch 24/7, 365. We loved visiting the wonder of the world known as Christ the Redeemer. The coolest thing we did in Rio de Janeiro was tour the Rocinha favela. The only way to the top of the favela is to climb on the back of a moto taxi and pray that you don't die. Do not do this unless you're with an experienced tour guide. These neighborhoods can be very dangerous and confusing for outsiders. Having someone who knows their way around and the people and the goings on inside the neighborhood though is an absolute treat that we won't soon forget. South America's been real, but we're excited to hop aboard a cruise ship to take us across the ocean to Europe. Subscribe to Wizzy's Walkabout to see our next adventure.